Title: Beyond the Contract. Forbidden Love at the Office. A romantic story between a CEO and his assistant. Narrated story. Title: Beyond the Contract. A forbidden workplace romance between a CEO and his assistant. Not every Monday starts with coffee and routine. Some, like this one, begin with glances that shouldn't last more than a second, but they do. And that second can change everything. My name is Rachel Turner, Executive Assistant at Westbrook Enterprises, one of the top financial consulting firms in Chicago. And this is a story of the love that was never part of my job description, but ended up being written in every corner of my soul. It all began when Andrew Westbrook, the CEO and heir of the family empire, returned unexpectedly to our headquarters after months in New York. I had heard of him. Smart, perfectionist, brilliant, and absolutely off-limits. But what struck me wasn't his elegance or his deep voice, it was the way his eyes lingered on mine during a team meeting. "You're Rachel, right?" he asked, his voice smooth and direct. "Yes, Mr. Westbrook. Don't call me Mr. Just Andrew." And that's how it started. For weeks, we worked side by side on a major international project. He'd call me at odd hours, invite me to business dinners, and find any excuse to speak to me in private. But the worst or best moment was in the elevator. One late Thursday evening, we ended up alone in the elevator. Silence. Just the hum of the motor and our bodies too close. "Do you like your job, Rachel?" he asked without looking at me. "Yes, though sometimes it's confusing." "Confusing because of me?" My heart pounded like it was trying to break free. "A little," I admitted. Then he looked at me. That look was no longer professional. It was human, intense, reckless. "We shouldn't be feeling this, should we?" "No," I whispered. "But we are." That night, I didn't sleep. The next day, I got an email. "Business dinner. Just you and me. 8 p.m. Restaurant. Further floor. Andrew." I went. Every step I took felt like a decision. He was already there, with a glass of wine and a smile that disarmed every defense I had. "Rachel, if I ask for honesty tonight, can you give it?" "I'll try." "What do you feel when you're with me?" I stared at him. A storm brewed inside me. What I shouldn't feel for my boss. He simply replied. That night, nothing physical happened. But emotionally, it was the beginning of the end. Or the beginning of something too real. We started seeing each other in secret. In empty conference rooms, rooftop terraces, hidden cafes. But love, when hidden, grows more intense, more addictive, more dangerous. It all crashed down when Vanessa, the HR director and Andrew's ex, though no one said it aloud, saw us leaving a private meeting together. 3 days later, I was called into a board meeting. "Rachel, are you romantically involved with the CEO?" I swallowed hard. Looked at Andrew. And for the first time, it wasn't my boss who spoke. It was the man who loved me. "Yes," he said calmly. "I'm in love with her. And if that costs me my position, I'll accept it." Silence. They suspended us both for a week, pending evaluation. We went to the beach together. Not as CEO and assistant, but as Andrew and Rachel. As two people who could no longer hide. "Do you regret it?" I asked, watching the sunset. "Only that I didn't kiss you the first day." And then for the first time he kissed me. With all the silence we had shared, all the passion, all the love hidden between spreadsheets and presentations. A week later, Andrew resigned. He waited for me outside, smiling. "What now?" I asked. "We start a life with no titles, no rules, just us." And that's what we did. We launched our own consulting firm, away from the grey offices. It took time, but the love that was once forbidden finally found a place to breathe. Sometimes, forbidden love isn't wrong. It's just waiting for the right moment to be free. And when it finds that moment, it stops being forbidden and becomes destiny. End.